Goodwill brings to you the weekly share market update dated the 31st of August, 2024. Talking about the corporate segment, we have small-cap pharma player Mongelum Drugs and Organics saw its share price jump to a fresh 52-week high on August 26 after the firm was awarded a grant by the Medicines for Malaria venture. The grant award by MMV amounts to $274,800 and is designated for the research and development of pyronaridine. Given the firm's total market cap of 224.1 rupees crore, this grant, when converted to rupees, is the same as 10% of the firm's market capitalization. The grant will support research and development efforts aimed at improving the technology and efficiency of pyronaridine production, with an estimated international market size to reach 50 million treatments in the next few years, said the firm. Mongelum Drugs and Organics plans to commercialize this product by the end of 2024, which will position the company at the forefront of global anti-malaria API production and performances. The Medicines for Malaria venture, headquartered in Geneva, Switzerland, is a non-profit organization committed to the development and support of innovative anti-malarial therapies. MMV focuses on advancing new treatments for malaria and optimizing combination therapies. DBOC Industries shares hit a fresh 52-week low on August 26 after the market regulator SEBI, on August 23, banned the company and its promoters from the capital market for defrauding investors. The NSE-listed penny stock hit a new low of 5.82 rupees, down sharply by 18.48% from its previous close of 7.14 rupees apiece. It had hit an all-time low of 3.5 rupees apiece on July 6, 2020. The scrip is trading lower than 5 to 200-day moving averages. DBOC Industries is primarily engaged in trading agricultural equipment, hospitality services, and mining. Securities and Exchange Board of India on August 23 barred Rajasthan-based DBOC Industries Limited and its promoter and CMD Mukesh Manveer Singh from the capital markets for defrauding investors, which led to sharp downtrend in the stock. The regulator noted that promoters have indulged in siphoning of funds from the company. Apart from these, Sunil Kalat, a promoter of DBOC Industries, and Priyanka Sharma, wife of Mukesh Manveer Singh, have also been prohibited from the securities market. In its order, SEBI said, the actions of the company, prima facie, reveal a brazen and calculated effort to defraud investors and deceive regulatory authorities. Once allotted, the shares were quietly transferred off-market to the promoters, who then offloaded them onto unsuspecting shareholders, SEBI said in its interim order. Zee Entertainment Enterprises Limited share price jumped as much as 11% today, August 27, after the media firm said it has entered into an agreement to settle all disputes with Sony regarding the termination of merger. In the afternoon trade, Zee stock jumped to an intraday high of 154.9 rupees, before cooling off to 147.7 rupees, still up about 10% from the previous close. As part of the settlement, the companies, Zee and Sony Pictures India, have mutually agreed to withdraw all respective claims against each other, in the ongoing arbitration at the Singapore International Arbitration Centre, and all related legal proceedings initiated in the National Company Law Tribunal, NCLT, and other forums, Zee Entertainment said in a statement. Earlier, in January this year, Sony Pictures India terminated a proposed $10 billion merger deal with Zee Entertainment, calling off a December 2021 agreement. Sony also sought a $90 million termination fee on account of alleged breaches by Zee Entertainment of the terms of the merger agreement. Shares of CESC Limited surged over 8% on August 27 to hit an all-time high of 206.27 rupees on NSE after several brokerages shared bullish calls on the power utility stock. Investec remains positive on power stocks including CESC, NTPC and Nox Wind, citing strong power demand and a positive earnings outlook. Power generation saw an 8.3% year-on-year increase in July, driven by robust power demand. This surge led to a higher plant load factor for coal, gas, nuclear, and renewable energy segments, said Investec in a recent note. Additionally, coal dispatches to the power sector increased by 25.7% year-on-year, reaching 65.5 metric tons. The brokerage expects healthy earnings growth for power companies like CESC, given all these factors. CESC is attractively positioned, given steady and low-risk earnings from regulated standalone operations at Kolkata and Haldia distribution businesses, and options value of incremental earnings from the distribution franchisee in Rajasthan with a strong balance sheet. Additionally, the company's plans to invest in 3 gigawatts of RE assets and set up a 10,500-ton annual green hydrogen production facility also bode well for the performance. We see substantial re-rating potential for the stock post the commissioning of 3 gigawatts renewable energy capacity. In the last 12 months, the counter has zoomed 150%, more than doubling investors' capital. In comparison, Nifty delivered returns of around 27% during this period. Packaged snack foods player Agro Tech Foods saw its shares jump over 6% in trade on August 28 after the firm announced Conagra Brands, one of North America's leading branded food companies, has ceased to be part of the promoter entity. Conagra Brands has fully exited its stake in the company, leaving funds managed by Convergent Finance and private equity firm Samara Capital as the sole shareholders of Agro Tech Foods' promoter entity. Conagra became a controlling shareholder of Agro Tech Foods in 2011, after which Agro Tech Foods accelerated the growth of its food portfolio, including Act 2 Popcorn and Sundrop Foods. These two iconic brands are leaders in their respective categories and offer a basket of products for both in-home and out-of-home consumption. However, Agro Tech Foods will continue to use Conagra Foods Act 2 branding. Conagra has agreed to continue the perpetual and exclusive license for the Act 2 brand in India, with ATFL, and ATFL will exclusively continue to use the Act 2 brand in India, said the firm in an exchange filing. Shares of DCX Systems rallied up to 5% on August 28 after it secured 187 rupees crore order from overseas customer for supply of electronic kits. The order is said to be executed within 12 months. Over the past 3 months, the stock of this electronic subsystems and cable maker has surged over 8%, underperforming benchmark Nifty's 9% rise. Earlier, DCX Systems had hit 451 apiece on July 3, 2024. DCX Systems is engaged in the manufacturing and distribution of electronic subsystems and cable harnesses, catering primarily to the aerospace and defense sectors both domestically in India and internationally. Earlier this month, DCX Systems secured an order worth 107 rupees crore from domestic and overseas customers for the supply of electronic kits, cables, and wire harness assemblies. The order is expected to be executed within 12 months. In the recently concluded June quarter, the company's revenue fell 19% year-on-year, and its net profit dropped by 69% year-on-year. The company also reported an operating loss of 4.8 rupees crore for the quarter, largely due to increased costs. Shares of Zen Technologies hit a 5% lower circuit on August 29 as profit booking persisted. The company's market cap dropped to 14,525 rupees crore. The stock had previously surged nearly 20% between August 6 and August 26, prompting investors to lock in gains since. The decline also follows the company's announcement that it plans to use funds raised through its first-ever qualified institutional placement for acquisitions. Zen Technologies designs, develops, and manufactures defense training systems based on sensors and simulator technology. The company's category of products includes land-based military training simulators, driving simulators, live-range equipment, and anti-drone systems. Recently, the defense firm raised 1,000 rupees crore via QIP, which was oversubscribed by over 5 times. The issue was open from August 21 to August 23 and priced at 1,601 rupees per share. The QIP saw participation from several key investors, including Kotak Mutual Fund, White Oak Offshore Fund, White Oak Mutual Fund, Motilal Oswal Mutual Fund, and Bandhan Mutual Fund. Resourceful Automobile share price hit the highest permissible trading limit in August 29 trade after a flat listing on the BSE SME platform. Resourceful Automobile stock hit the upper circuit limit to quote at 122.85 rupees per share on the BSE. It has an upper price band of 5% on the BSE. The Rs 12 crore initial public offering of the Delhi-based company, with just 2 outlets and a workforce of 8 employees, made headlines by receiving bids worth close to 4,800 rupees crore. Investors in Resourceful Automobile made a profit of 7,000 rupees per lot on investment of 1.4 rupees lakh as the lot size is 1,200. A total of 5.16 lakh shares of Resourceful Automobile changed hands today, generating a total turnover of 6.05 rupees crore. The company's market cap has jumped to 32.63 rupees crore, till the time trading was halted due to upper circuit. Founded in 2018, the company's maiden share sales saw an overwhelming response, with bids for 40.76 crore shares as against the 9.76 lakh shares on offer, translating into a subscription of 419 times on the third day of the bidding process. Amid this frenzy, markets regulator in its advisory on August 28 raised concerns about the risks associated with investments in small and medium-sized enterprises. Small-cap media player Cinevista shares surged to its upper circuit of 10% as the stock saw only buyers on August 30. The jump in the stock price comes after the firm's JV with developer K. Raheja obtained all necessary permissions to begin development of a residential project. The project being developed by K. Raheja Core Home stands under the title Antares. Currently, K. Raheja Corporation's marketing team will begin sales for Tower A. Sales for Tower B will be initiated at a later stage, as currently informed. Last year, K. Raheja Corp Realty entered into a development agreement with Cinevista to develop a land parcel spread across an area of 3.91 acres located in village Hariyali in Kurla, Mumbai. The agreement value is 272 rupees crore for K. Raheja Corp and 78.35 rupees crore for Cinevista Limited, according to documents accessed by CRE Matrix. The developer plans to construct a luxury housing project on the land parcel. The total plot area is 15,817.5 square meters and the permissible built-up area is 52,117 square meters, of which the developer's share is 75.5% and the owner's share is 24.5%, the documents showed. Gujarat State Petronet Limited has moved up by 30.71% this week with a change of 104 points. It has traded with a net volume of 140.332 million shares. The share is currently trading at the price level of 442.60 against the previous closing price of 338.60. Meanwhile, the share price is trading above its moving average 347.92, which is a good indication for the stock. The stock has made the highest move to 447 points this week. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 73.63. Godfrey Phillips India Limited has moved up by 20.47% this week with a change of 1,106.05 points. It has traded with a net volume of 1.72 million shares. The share is currently trading at the price level of 6,508.40 against the previous closing price of 5,402.35. Meanwhile, the share price is trading above its moving average 4,881.63, which is a good indication for the stock. The stock has made the highest move to 6,570 points this week. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 84.67. Tata Investment Corporation Limited has moved up by 18.24% this week with a change of 1,123.30 points. It has traded with a net volume of 3.427 million shares. The share is currently trading at the price level of 7,283.40 against the previous closing price of 6,160.10. Meanwhile, the share price is trading above its moving average 6,465.74, which is a good indication for the stock. The stock has made the highest move to 8,074.25 points this week. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 63.12. Nifty is currently in positive trend. If you are holding long positions, then continue to hold with daily closing stop loss of 25,045. Fresh short position can be initiated if Nifty closes below 25,045 levels. Nifty support levels are 25,201, 25,166 and 25,132. Nifty resistance levels are 25,270, 25,304 and 25,339. Bank Nifty is currently in positive trend. If you are holding long positions, then continue to hold with daily closing stop loss of 50,879. Fresh short position can be initiated if Bank Nifty closes below 50,879 levels. Bank Nifty support levels are 51,249, 51,147, and 51,039. Bank Nifty resistance levels are 51,460, 51,568, and 51,670.
You can reach us via phone, WhatsApp, or email using the information listed on the screen. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more financial insights. And, as always, if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover in future videos, leave them in the comments section below. Until next time, happy investing.